Rue, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm going to start with. I've heard, obviously, over the last few days with the update of Season 9 that it's been a little bit laggy, can't get into lobbies and stuff. So I'm going to start with the patch notes and then I'm going to go through the Battle Pass and stuff and see if we can get a few games in. Rue, if you are on later, I'd love to try and get some games in at some point. Just sort out my drink and then I'll be ready. How are you? Okay. Let's have a look then. See what we've got. Just update this quickly. Okay, I won't go through everything because obviously there's stuff that I've already done in the previous YouTube video. I'll go right to the top and then we'll work our way through. Okay, so the arena mode, yep, we already know about that. I will try that out at some point. Does look quite fun. I heard Lifeline's really good in arenas. Lifeline, Gibraltar, and is it Bloodhound? I think are the best. Well, I've been told that are the best to use at the minute. Don't know if that's changed since they leaked the update. I saw a couple of big streamers play it. Like I saw Boom play it. I saw Candy play it, and I saw what else did I play it? Rogue, NRG Rogue, and Lulu. I saw them play arenas. It does look quite cool. Party Crasher. That's one of the maps. I already knew about that. And Phase Runner, that's another arena map. And then you've got Artillery, Gardens, and then that is Thermal Station from World's Edge. I'm excited that they brought World's Edge back to ranked. Can't wait. Valkyrie's obviously the new legend. We've covered that before. Passive VTOL Jets, Missile Swarm, Skyward Dive. Which is a recon character, another recon character. Apparently this bow is insane. The bow check bow is absolutely broken right now. I saw a clip of it on TikTok and it's absolutely insane. He like shoots him from like in it's a Valkyrie and she uses a jetpack and he shoots the arrow up into the sky and knocks the player. Absolutely insane. I can't wait to pick that up. Yeah, there's a new bit in Olympus, a bit like Carrier. We saw that in the trailer. There's a new little zone. Starter kit and loot changes. So we'll start with all of this basic tier 1. As we'll now start with a match starter kit. Okay, we've removed level 1 helmets. So you can't pick up the helmets, level 1 helmets, and the knockdown shields anymore. Okay. The emotes, I think that's going to be quite cool. Reminds me a bit of like Fortnite with the emotes. I'm looking forward to using them. The Battle Pass, we'll get into the Battle Pass in a minute. Once I've loaded the game up, hopefully we'll be able to get some games in. Low profile no longer exists, so Wraith, Lifeline and Watson has been removed. Okay. I presume this is the nerf to the actual characters now, so Lifeline no longer deploys a shield. I saw that on Twitter, that they were thinking about taking that out. Yeah. You can now cancel active revives. Oh, so you can cancel the revive now as well. The hill drone is increased from height. Oh, so that Lifeline's had a bit of a buff then. Lifeline's been hugely buffed. Even the yeah, Lifeline has been hugely buffed, like big time buffed. So Lifeline might be one to use now. Cooldown reduced from 6 to 5 minutes for the care package. Now generates an upgrade if possible. A body shield, helmet, backpack, knockdown shield, weapon attachment. Yeah, I'm surprised about this. Lifeline has been hugely buffed. Okay, then we've got Octane. Reduce cooldown between stims from 4 seconds to 1 second. Increase from 12 to 20. Increase bullet spread while in the air. Okay, so they basically added the damage on the stim. They've reduced the cooldown from 4 seconds to 1. So people are still going to be able to spam it then, aren't they? And increase bullet spread. So as you're in the air, it's going to be harder. So instead of a tighter bullet spread, so you hit all your shots, they've now widened that. And that's going to be harder from a launch pad. Loba can now run and slide at full speed while aiming the bracelet, and while the bracelet is in the air, Loba will no longer be slowed. Oh! So that's a slight buff. They've actually fixed the bracelet issue, which people have been moaning about for ages, which is why people don't use Loba, because the bracelet doesn't always work. They've actually fixed that now, which is quite good. But they have also increased the cooldown, so it used to be 90 seconds for the black market, it's now 120. Interesting. Reduce lift speed by 30%. No, I don't think anybody's going to use Horizon anymore. Everybody knew Horizon was going to get nerfed into the ground, and I think this right here shows that. Reduce lift speed by 30%, reduce side-to-side acceleration, limited to the time you can sit at the top of the gravity lift to 2 seconds. Increase cooldown from 15 to 20. So you're not gonna go up as fast, and also you won't sit at the top. So when you throw it down and you go up to the top, they reduce that to 2 seconds, and now the cooldown is not 15, it's 20. Horizon's ability will now get zapped by Watson's pylons. Oh, I didn't know that was an issue. I didn't know that was an issue. Fuse has had a buff. Knuckle cluster. Fuse is now 2 stacks of. Oh, so you get two knuckle clusters now, and they've reduced the time from 25 to 20. So Fuse could be one to use. Bangalore thickened Bangalore's smoke. That's quite cool. Bloodhound no longer receives assists from the Eye of the Allfather. The scan is strong, but the goal of this change is particularly with rank points is enough. Ah, I see. So when you scan with Bloodhound now, the people you're playing with don't get to see the scan anymore, so you're going to have to communicate that only you as Bloodhound can see what you're scanning. Whereas before, if you had a Bloodhound on your team and you scanned, your whole team can see exactly where the enemies are. Now they've nerfed that, and now only you can see where the enemies are. That's going to be quite interesting, because then you're going to have to communicate with your teammates to tell them exactly where the enemies are, which could be quite cool, but could be quite difficult depending on who you're playing with. Crypto's drone can now scan and open care packages. Oh. Okay. Can no longer use the drone to hijack a respawn beacon that's already in use. Right, so they've taken that out. But the drone has been buffed a little bit. So, I'm quite interested to use Lifeline. I think Lifeline has been hugely buffed. Like, hugely buffed. And could make a meta, to be honest. I know you don't have the shield, but you can revive 2 players at the same time, and now can cancel the revive at the same time. And then the heal rate of the drone has gone from 5 to 8, so that's a lot quicker. And also, you can get more care packages because they've reduced it from 6 minutes to 5 minutes, and it also gives you an upgrade in body shield, helmet, backpack, knockdown shield, or weapon attachment. So I think Lifeline could be meta by reading this. We'll have to find out. Marksman weapon category. We already knew this was going to be implemented. So you got like the G7 Scout, the bow check bow, the 30-30 repeat, and the triple take, all going into a marksman weapon category. Supply. So the care package. What are they rotating? Okay, so you got the bow check bow. The wingman is so strong, and they've put it in a care package. R99, Hemlock, and Sentinel, and then it rotates with an R301, 30-30 repeater, Mozambique, Spitty, and a longbow. Okay. That could be quite interesting. I like the fact it rotates now. It's not. I mean, I haven't had a Kraber for such a long time. Shatter caps, so the hop-ups. Fires, select toggle between standard mode and shatter mode. So the shatter mode is like a shotgun. You saw that on the trailer. Oh, so you can put it on the 30-30 repeater as well. That could be insane. You managed to pick the shatter caps up and put it on the 30-30. Deadeye's tempo. Make room for the hammer point and skull piercer. Oh, so you can't get the hammer point and skull piercer anymore. They've taken it out of the game. Okay, assault rifles, reducing the headshot multiplier for all assault rifles from 2 to 1.75, so that's like a 0.15. Also, the Hemlock was already like that, so the effective guns are the R301, Flatline, and Havoc. Okay. Peacekeeper. So I've heard this is floor loot now. The Peacekeeper is floor loot, you can pick it up off the floor. It comes with precision choke by default, which can be toggled off. So they buffed this or nerfed this? Pellet damage reduced from 10 to 9. They made it tighter. Rechamber time increased from 0.9 to 1.1. Reload times increased. Pellet spread is increased. So they've actually nerfed the Peacekeeper then. Because if the pellet spread is increased, which means as you're shooting, so say this the box here used to be really tight like that, because they've increased it, it could be now like that, so it could be harder for you to actually get a knock with it now. Triple take, as a crate weapon, it will become with 9 ammo clippings and 63 reserve ammo. So the triple take's been buffed by the looks of it, because they put it in the care package. They've now increased the fire rate from 1.2 to 1.3. Time to charge. Yeah, they have massively buffed the triple take. Retains charge briefly after leaving ADS. I think they've mainly done this because they put it in the care package, so it's going to make it more deadly to use. I don't think it would take the place of the Kraber, but yeah, they've massively buffed the triple take. Havoc. Increased recoil controllability early in the pattern. Oh, so they've just made the recoil a lot easier. So that'd be easier for us controller players. Same with the Spitfire. I'm surprised they haven't nerfed the damage, to be honest, because the Spitfire is unbelievably strong. I knew they'd buff the 30-30 repeater because, like I said, they put it in the care package. G7 Scout. Move speed while aiming down sights has been increased to match other marksman weapons. Faster than snipers, but slower than ARs. So you could see... I mean, I done a TikTok on the G7 Scout, and I think I received something like 30 likes on the video. And I was using the G7 Scout, and I think it's one of them guns that are seriously underrated. Seriously underrated. If you hit your shots, they don't stand a chance. If you hit nothing but... I think I downed somebody in 3 headshots. It's that strong. Increased hit fire spread size. So people could be using G7 Scout now. It is quite an interesting gun. So they've buffed the longbow, so the headshot has gone from 2 to 2.15. Same with the wingman. Mozambique, they've increased them. Oh, so it's a standard 6 magazine capacity now. Moved the lower 2 pellets inward. So the blast pattern's been okay. P2020, increased bullet damage. So they buffed the P2020 as well. Arcs, aim and movement slow removed. Okay. When looting death boxes, players can now see health bars for everybody on the team. Ah. Oh, that's quite handy. And you can see what they've got as well. That's quite cool. I like that. So if somebody needs meds and you're not necessarily looking, down in the bottom left, you can see it whilst looting. That's for PC. Players can now request better equipment going into their inventory and pinging a piece of equipment. Yeah, I had problems with this. This ranked thing here, I was in it the other day on stream. Some of you guys might have seen it. I left a public game and I got a 10-minute abandon penalty, even though it wasn't a ranked game. And I didn't know what was going on with that. Okay, the rings. They've reduced the times. So they've reduced ring 4 from 2 minutes to 1:45. The shrink speed has been increased to 40 seconds, so the circle's going to come in a lot slower, but you get less time. Same on ring 5. They've reduced the time on ring 6, and they've also reduced the speed. So ring 6 is going to be really quick. Bloodhound fixed an issue where tactical UI not shown while in Bloodhound's Ultimate. Pathfinder gas traps, jump pads will no longer float into the sky when placed next to a zip line. Okay. Slight wall bumps no longer inadvertently cancel Wraith's tactical. Decoys no longer die after a tick of thermite damage. Also, the decoys actually stay there even if you burn them with a thermite. Audiences will no longer get stuck. Jump pad. Death totals will no longer bounce when jump pad is placed under it. Players will no longer have weapons drawn if they are not, as they enter the fight ring, via a jump pad. Octane's helicopter remote correctly move his leg, which was using it. Was that an issue? I didn't even notice that. The helicopter remote. I've got that one, I didn't notice it. Fix the extend prompt for Watson's fences. One drop skin will no longer block when reloading the. I think a lot of this will work out as we play, to be honest. I don't want to go through all of it. Was there an issue with that? One-time hollow sight will no longer block you. Right, okay. Okay. So straight off the bat, that Spitfire skin is awesome. I love that. With the snake coming out the barrel, that is insane. You got new Octane skin. Okay. New Mirage skin. I don't really play as Mirage, to be honest. I like that Bangalore skin. That is cool. It's sort of like a Japanese warrior sort of skin. I like that. You get XP. New Alternator skin. New background. That's pretty cool. Oh, new music. Nice little rare Apex pack. The longbow. Okay.
Hey, I shot at the commissioner too.
Prowler skin.
For my love.
Not really fussed about these, to be honest. Oh, that is cool. That caustic banner is sick. I really like that. Flatline. They never. That Pathfinder, that Revenant's banner is cool as well. I never really like the skins in this unless they're the legendary ones. You know, the ones you get at the beginning. Or at the end. They're just coins. Oh, there's a G7 Scout. A Wingman. I like that rampart skin. That's nice. Oh, is that like a Chinese dragon up the side of the R99? Ooh.
That's what you get for stealing the...
I'm sorry, that is cool. That is a cool loading screen, that. Octane. That's the Kraber. I like these. The Eva
I
Ray.
used to go.
This is the Wraith skin I was on about. I can't wait to unlock that and put that on. That looks sick. Oh, a new Octane jump. Emote. Valkyrie. A Devotion skin. A Vault skin. That's nice. I like that. That's the Sentinel. R301. They've done really well with the banners in this battle pass. I'm loving the banners. The banners are amazing. What's this one? Oh, a caustic. Fly emote. Triple take. So the banners are amazing in the battle pass. They really are. Hemlock, R45. 30 repeater. I am so made up with the banners. See, look at these. These are amazing. Oh, that's the emote for Valkyrie. That is amazing. Look at this. Apex always do amazing with the new updates. They really do. Ooh, Flatline. That is a nice skin. That is a really nice skin. For the Devotion. Oh, that is nice as well. Look at that. That is nice. Right. I've dropped back down to silver. Ah. Arenas. Right, let's buy the belt pass then. There we go. I prefer that to the one I had. And that one. Definitely equipping that. Okay.
Big